All right, let me go back to my Zoom here. I'm going to put on a little do not disturb because that will probably happen to me because I'm on my phone and not on my computer. All right, there we go. Wonderful. Am I back with a video? It's okay. Can you see me? Oh, there's my
Nope.
video. Okay,
There
there
you
I
are.
am. I'm back now. Wonderful. Well, happy new year. Happy last Monday of July. Can you believe we are at the end of the very first month of the seminar year? And wow, there was just so much that happened at a seminar. It was in a new place. It was in the Queen City, and just great things. It was different, but yet so beautiful for Mary Kay. So I don't, Darla, what do you want to start us out with? What was your just takeaway from seminar?
Well, I was going to review all my notes. They're in my suitcase that are on their way from Phoenix right now, hopefully.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. But one thing that really stood out to me is the fact, well, not the fact, but the way that they were really promoting social media in
Mhm.
helping us in every way possible. Marilee and I had the opportunity to work with a person from corporate um, that was walking around with two gals that they had handpicked from Charlotte that were 20s. They may
Mm.
have been 18, I don't even know. But they basically just took us by the hand wherever we wanted to go, took a picture of us doing or a video or whatever we wanted, doing whatever, and then gave us the phone and said, okay, this is how you put it on Reels, and this is how you put it on stories, and this is how you put on stickers and whatnot. And that was really, really helpful. Yeah,
Awesome.
to have just that personal, hands-on, face-to-face, and along with everything else that they were doing with social media, just showed me that they really obviously know that that's important and that they're willing to help those of us that didn't grow up with that.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Mhm.
getting that. And you think about that and you go, okay, so I think we should do a social media class and some of those types of things of like, okay, how am I getting my picture taken and walking around or the videos or, just that work environment. And I did hear that from another person too, where once a month they get together as a group and they bring their laptops or their cell phones and they dress how they want to be in that picture at that time. So just a thought process on that to bring that, to the Reach Out Lodi and we could, film you there or bring it to an event. So yay. Very, very good. Thank you for just I love when you can just speak from the heart and not necessarily your notes, but that was the one imprint for you and the fact that you can do it. It doesn't matter if we grew up with it, didn't grow up with it, you can do it.
Yeah. Mhm.
So awesome. And I am so grateful that you were able to connect with Bree. That's
Yes.
so amazing.
That was so funny because she was asking, who's your director? And I said, Beth Gallagher. Oh, I know Beth. And then she's like, yeah, I wore her dress. And I'm like, and then she showed me, I'm like, yeah, that's her dress.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
small
that
world.
is my
Mhm.
dress.
Yeah.
So small world, and you become connected to people. And so that's a beautiful thing. So Vicky Hen, how about you? What was your takeaway from seminar?
Um, well, I liked when they had the new products and
Mm,
they actually gave us a lot of information on the Clinical Solutions 0.3 or 3 point, yeah, that's how it is, 0.3. And that it is something you can use every day or every evening. It's not, you don't need that retinization period where, it takes 2-3 weeks before you can actually use it. And that you will notice the skin, what do I want to say, the balancing of your skin tone. It helps reduce wrinkles. None of us have any wrinkles, so that's, but
None of us.
Yeah.
We're all
and
smooth baby faced
yes, we
20-year-olds
are.
here.
And some people have blotchy skin, and it'll help, even it all out so that you don't have that blotchy skin. It has instead of a 2-year shelf life, it actually has a 3-year shelf life now, which is amazing. And it does have the Good House seal of approval. And
Yay.
what else? Oh, just a firmer, more radiant skin when you're done with it. So, I mean, I really like that and started using it when we got our sample. So we'll see. It should, it's supposed to only take a week instead of, months to see it. Yeah.
Instead of 8 weeks. So
Yes.
that's awesome. And so they gave that to us. Do you know what that retails for, Vicki?
It retails for $70, and you do not need the milk solution at all on it. So if you have the 0.5, go ahead and keep using it, but this one here it's just like it's a one-step every evening if you want. Just don't use it when you're using exfoliants. It has to be in the opposite day or time of day.
And Darla pointed out that the FAQs are amazing on that, those frequently asked questions. So pull that up, look at that. It'll be on Product Central. Well, not Product Central, but go to where you would order it. It'll be in your, it'll be out there. We cannot order it yet, okay? I was hoping that maybe they would do like this surprise to the next seminar, like for the last 3 days of July, we can order this new retinol 0.3. That would be like amazing. I'd be like, what?
They still might. We got 3 days left. They might.
Yeah, they might. They might. We just don't know. So I think that's just a beautiful thing for us to have. So I've already sold 1 tube of it. I did a video in the bathroom at seminar in my personal customer group. And I was like, hey, let's wash off this heat and humidity. If you're in that group, you can go and watch it. And all I did was I took off my micellar water with micellar water and oil-free makeup remover. I got that first layer off. Then I showed them with my Voluform cleanser and 1 pump of the retinol 0.3 all over, and then my Voluform night cream on the top of it. I said, that's it, ladies. That's all you have to do. And this woman said, that was so easy to do. So I really believe this is going to compete well with another brand's number 7 because she was like, I'm going to finish up my number 7 and then I'm going to that one. It's like, okay. But people that have lines are looking. They are looking for the next greatest thing that is going to reduce fine lines on the face. So one of the ways that I heard was to do like a pre-order of these. If I can borrow your face, this is your introductory price. So to do an introductory price, but you have to take a picture at 7-day mark, 14-day mark, 21-day mark, so that we can see your 3-week progression. And so maybe an introductory price, you choose. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. I mean, I did not offer an introductory price for this, but she's getting it. So think about that. If you were to sell one of those a week for 50 weeks, that's an extra $3,500 in retail sales, but they will use that up. I don't know what the usage rate is. I did not look that up. But if you think about that, it's an everyday product. They will probably use that up in our normal 12-week time period. They will reorder 4 times a year with that. So getting 1 person a week, 50 people on it times 4 is 200 of those. Year number 2, of working that strategically is $14,000 in sales. Additional. That's significant for one product. And that's full retail. That does not account for any profit. I mean, that's half of that's your wholesale, 7,000 wholesale, 14,000 retail. So you have the potential to make $7,000 extra on one product. Pretty cool. Pretty
Yes.
cool. So, Bonnie, I see you are on here tonight. Yay. What was your takeaway from seminar?
Well, I will tell you, I'm gonna turn on the video so you can see me, but I'm comfortable because I was working all day
It's all
in
good.
our other business. So, my biggest takeaway is I'm leaving money on the table by not embracing virtual, working my business more virtual. So, the one class we were in with the Reds and above, it was interesting because I'm not a real big fan of AI. Like, I really kind of want to do things without AI, but she said that you can create your own social media campaign by asking AI to create it. So I think she said she wanted to do a social media campaign for women over 40 that had kids. And it came up with the whole social media campaign. So she said that you need to use the tools that are out there. So I'm leaving money on the table. I mean, I did work virtually the last 6 months. You all know that because of my family situation, but not as much as I could have. So I guess I need to put them big girl pants on and start embracing more virtual.
And that's a beautiful thing. It's a piece we can add in, okay? It's not meant to 100% replace unless you really want it to. Mary Catherine King and her daughter, Sarah, have gone from being fully in person to fully virtual now, okay? So if you like that concept of it, great. My trainer on social media was Emily Schutte, and she's like, I hold 15 parties a month and I'm 70% in person, 30% is my virtual. So all of us are going to have a different continuum of what we have. And then I had Chelsea Atkins, and she's like, I'm probably 80% in person, 20% virtual. So look at what works for you. Okay. But add it in so people hear Mary Kay, see Mary Kay. Emily Schutte suggested to us with this whole virtual launching and really push for it. She said, all I ask is do a post a day for the next 10 days. Do a post a day. And she goes, don't go copy and paste somebody else's. People want to see you as your true, authentic self. Darla, it could be a picture of when your luggage arrives home from Phoenix and you can't wait to ask it how its trip was. What did you see? What did you get to do when you were in Phoenix? Was it fun? Should I travel there? But people have fun with that kind of stuff, or it could be, oh my gosh, like tonight we're having chicken tacos when I'm done off of here. I'll probably take a picture of chicken tacos and put out there. But people want to know that you have a real life. They love seeing you do real life. So if you watch this morning, I posted about my cats. I mean, like literally they were at my feet. And people are like, oh yeah, my animals miss me too. And they couldn't wait to be next to me. So, find what works for you. And then if you are on Instagram, own Instagram. If you are on Facebook, be great on Facebook. If you are a TikTok person, be great on that. If you are, Emily Schutte said YouTube was her jam. She loves YouTube. She has just mastered YouTube. And then she puts things other places. That doesn't mean you're a master of all of them. It's find your jam and be great at it. Be great at it. And Vicki and I had a conversation on our drive home yesterday, and I said, she's really good online. Okay. All of you are amazing online with your online presence. And she goes, oh, well, I record myself first, then I put my video out there. My friends, if that's what it is and you do it that way, that's great. Go do it that way. Okay. We are in an era, especially for those of us that have been around a while, we're in an era where it's not, here's the way to do it anymore. Here's a way, and here's a way, and here's a way, and here's a way. What's the best fit for you? Okay. And then own it. Don't worry that somebody else is doing it differently. Own your own way. Own your uniqueness. And I think that's a beautiful thing for all of us to do. Don't be like me. Be the best version of you. The best version of you. I think that's so cool. Okay, so I posted Leah Lachlan. If you are in a place in your business where you're like, do I begin again? How do I begin again? What does that look like? Go watch Leah Lachlan's speech. Not Leah Lachlan. I always get them wrong. Her senior. Yep. Okay. Tall, thin. I posted her speech.
Julia Burnett.
Yeah, Julia Burnett. Julia Burnett talked about begin again, the power of beginning again. And I can tell you, being in for 36 years, there's times I have to reignite my own passion. And that's really what seminar did for me, was it was like solidified the passion that I have found again in my business. And I'm excited that we are going to earn our very first top director trip, because we've got you all hitting your goals this year. We're going to have 3 Offspring sales directors. We're going to have 5 people on the National Court of Sales and sharing. We've got that coming. That is our team. This is our golden year. And golden is about finding the best in each of us. Finding the best in our hostesses, finding the best in our clients, finding the best fit for them. So it's our golden year, my friends, our golden year. So yeah. Yay. All right. So let's talk about, somebody want to talk about the 600 this month and why that's important to have 600 in this month.
Well, okay. If we do 600 this month, and you do 600 next month, then you will get whatever the prize for the month is. They're not doing an actual monthly prize. So you do it for 1 month, you do it the second month, you get a prize, and they also put, I think it's 400 points or whatever it is, points into your, what is it? Your
Count.
Yep,
Yeah,
your star.
Star
there.
bank
Star
account.
your star account. So yeah, so if get your points in and your 600 in this month, and if you did 700 next month or last year, do 700 this month. And don't go down just because the 600 is there instead of a 700. Keep up with your sales and ordering. So
That's great. Any other input on that? I picked up our fun little bag that you're going to get from me. So I am picking up, so every month you do a 600, you're going to get a merchandising bag, okay? Which means this little velvet rhinestone bag is a cosmetic bag, and Court of Achievers actually has sets on their website. You can print off closing sets to fill these cute little bags with, put a bow around it, and you're going to be able to gift. But you're going to earn these, not just for you, but earn them to gift them. So I think that is just, I loved it because I told her what I was doing and she went, oh, That's brilliant for the 600. She goes, and then go to our website and print off what that looks like. Another person had done closing sheets for these. And so these are also from Court of Achievers. And when you do 1,000 in a month, you can choose this one or the rose gold one. And you can earn these and you don't have to buy them. Okay. Just put the fun gift sets in there for your Christmas open houses or gift giving ability that you're doing. So fun little yay. I just think these are gorgeous. So I'm so excited about them.
I'm excited that they're bringing back the 4-quarter star prize levels.
Talk about that. Talk about that.
Yeah, I took a picture of it, but it won't show up because it's really fuzzy. But
That's okay.
it's purses again. So how it was before, after the end of the seminar year, whatever level you were at, if you totaled out at Sapphire, it was usually like a wallet or a crossbody or something. But they're really beautiful purses that they're doing again. And that went over very well with the crowd. Not that we all don't love our Mary Kay calendar, but I think everybody liked the fact that you could reach a different level and get a better prize.
Mm-hmm. You know, Mary Kay was so wise as a woman. She gave us things that we would never go buy for ourselves. I mean, how
Right.
many of you go out and buy Kate Spade, Michael Kors, Louis Vuitton, all that other stuff? I don't. I've earned them all. I don't go and do it. That way, if something gets trashed on it, oh, not a big deal. Surprise. No big deal.
Well, and you can say it's a prize. I earned this. Somebody will say, "Oh, that's a beautiful wallet. That's a beautiful purse." I've had so many people say that to me. It's like the
Mhm.
jewelry, Well, I earned that. It was a prize that I won for sales to my customers, servicing my customers. And yes, I love my calendar, but my customers don't see that,
Right. Right.
So.
Yep. I think it is brilliant that they are doing that. And leadership is in Nashville this year, so lots of perks there. Heidi Gelzer's Fall Retreat is open for registration, and you can make a deposit on it this year. I was very excited about that you can hold your spot with a non-refundable deposit. That way you're in. I believe it will sell out because Lisa Madsen's not doing a fall retreat. Sue Ponko's no longer doing a fall retreat. And so a lot of people from Wisconsin are going to be going to Heidi's. So make sure you're getting registered. And then, yeah, go ahead, Darla.
Well, I sat with Kim last night at the airport because she too was.
Oh, she was on yours too?
Being bumped all over the place.
Okay.
She made the connecting flight. She was one of the lucky ones that got there. But she said, yes, she said that they put the deposit in there because they wanted people to feel the urgency.
Yes.
They knew that, for some people, it was a lot to put down right away, right after seminar, but they needed to put in a non-refundable deposit to make sure that people felt the urgency. But she said it will sell out. So she said that right now it's just it's not open to the public. She goes, "How did Beth get that flyer?" I said, "She's got connections. I have no idea." She has them. But she said it's not open to the public until like the 9th or something like that. So she said, if you can get in on our website and you guys know how to do it, she said, get in there and register.
Yep. There we go. Yeah. So be prepared. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those who have come in the past get first dibs. Yes, yes, and yes. Because it is such an excellent one. I did register to go to French Lick, and 2 weeks later, Linda Tupin will be there. So that's French Lick, Indiana, 2 weeks later. I think both of those flyers are out on our Facebook group. They've been emailed out. I don't know that French Lick got emailed out, but if you're interested in the French Lick, Indiana one, let me know and I will send you that information.
So does that mean you're going to both?
I am.
Or you just,
Mhm.
okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to both.
Okay.
Chicago Rama is the last weekend of January, and I am unable to attend Chicago Rama, but all of you will be able to go. Okay. I just think that's a beautiful place to go. I think that the elevated thinking there, the elevation of, consultant sales, consultant recruiting, directors, $1 million directors being in that presence, it's powerful. It's a very, very powerful place to go. So just mark your calendar for that. We won't be buying tickets for that until November. So just so you're aware, but just block the date out on your calendar now. Another thing is please note, we only have 6 people who have done preferred customer program right now. So make sure it's done. Normally it runs from the 17th of July to the 17th of October or August. It's only July. It's done on July 31st. So make sure that's in and done.
I did mine yesterday on the way home.
Okay, great. Great. So wonderful. So make sure that is in and done also. I think those are really the biggest things. Any other input? Events change lives, my friends. Events change lives. And Vicki and I talked yesterday on the drive home. Not that Tammy wasn't in the car. I'm sure she heard our conversation. She's in the back seat. So Tammy heard our conversation too, but here's the thing. Get one new team member of yours to go with you. Encourage one team member of yours to go to fall retreat with you. It's local. It's reasonable. It will make an impact on her life. I've already talked to 5 of my new personal team members and got the seed planted today for them. So Vicki, what I asked you to do yesterday, I did today because I couldn't do it yesterday when I was driving.
Yeah.
But, I'm doing the same thing I'm asking each of you to do. And I have 2 people that are very excited about that. And they're like, okay, well, let me just check my schedule. And I'm like, okay, so here's the flyer again. Let's get you registered. So I'm going to go in and register myself so I know how to and what the passwords are and everything like that. So,
Yes.
yeah. So take one new person with you. Get one more of your team members to enroll one person on preferred customer program. Teach them how. Tell them, stop by my house. Let's pull up your stuff. Let's get that in, or let me walk you through it. What's your time like after 8 o'clock or before 8 a.m.?
Mhm.
Okay. We'll recognize sales and everything tonight. I was going to say next week, and I'm like, oh, but that's Reach Out Lodi. So let's go ahead. Hey, let's recognize your sales from this past week. I know some of you had different things in place while you were at seminar. So, all right. Bye, Brenda. Have a great night.
Bye.
So some of you had it in place while you were at seminar. So if you sold any products at all while you were at seminar, we want to celebrate you.
I guess I sold them.
You're putting them into this week. She was
Yes.
like, oh, I had orders. She's logging them in. So congratulations. If you sold 100 or more, yay.
Hey.
150, 200. Congratulations, Bonnie. 250, 300. All right. What were your weekly sales? Bonnie, just unmute and shout it out. You're muted, Bonnie.
60.
There you go.
I had $60.
$60.
Yep.
$30 profit. That is a tank of gas for a smaller
It is.
vehicle than your SUV.
It is. Yes, like the one we took. So
Yes, yes. So yay. Vicki Hen, what were your sales last week?
0.
0 last week, but I know you had
Yay.
three customers that ordered that is going on this week. So
Yes.
do you have any idea what they might be?
I think right now it's probably around 200 right now.
Okay, congratulations. I knew you were following up with them yesterday. And yes, yesterday was Sunday. So congratulations. Yay! Woo! Darla, tell us about your week last week. Did you run something special while you were gone?
I did, but no one took advantage of it. My sales were 286, and of that 202 was while I was sitting at the airport on the way to Charleston.
Wow.
A customer
Yay.
sent me an order on it. She types it. It's so weird. She types it out on her computer and then takes a picture of it and then texts me the picture.
Beautiful.
It's like,
Okay.
yeah.
You know, whatever works for them and they feel comfortable with, we'll take
Yeah.
it. It's all good.
Yeah.
That was $101 of profit. Profit. So yay! Congratulations on that. Well, my friends, you traveled long hours yesterday and today for some of us. And so we're grateful you're home safe. I am so grateful that you chose to invest in yourself. And so grab one team member, bring her along to fall retreat. It is going to be an out of the water experience. She is going to be like, wow, what a sisterhood. You and I know that, but to watch it through one new person's eyes is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So here we go. We're going to wrap up this month strong. First month right out of the gate. Woo! Oh yeah, you got your stars. You know what, Vicki? Thank you for being the one who printed that off for me. Do you want to mention anything about that?
Well, I mean, when it came out, I couldn't print it. I had to, I don't know, I had to touch on the email picture that she had and then do like a copy and paste and whatever, and it came out, about yay big. So we called
Yep, Erin re-emailed to everybody.
Yeah, and told her that we needed something that we could just, print. So all we had to do is go in there, hit the link, download it, and then I printed going sideways, not up and down. So, and it actually
landscape
printed a whole sheet. Yeah, landscape. So
what did we talk
on there?
What did we talk about your goals on the way home for some of those points on your stars? I think this is really to help each one of us to go, okay, every point on a star is going to be a goal for you. And then your weekly one is your weekly breakdown. So I want to work with you on these things. So
Yeah.
Vicki?
Yeah. And on here, it actually tells you the top one says sales goal. There's faces goal, team building goal, your personal goal, and like that. And then this one over here is your weekly one. So this one here is for the month or the quarter, however you want
Month
to put
or
it.
quarter, yep.
So
what's your personal
one of mine? My personal goal. Yes, my personal goal is I want to take a train ride because I've never been on a train, and I just thought it'd be really neat to take a ride and see things. So that's my personal goal. And then the sales goal, I actually put my star goal on there, is 2,400 this month or this quarter. Then I did my faces seen. I did 15 faces a month and 2 new recruits, because the recruits is on one of the bottom things. And the team goal of 2,000. And the other one I put on there was recruits going to the fall retreat with me. And I put 2 on there because I wanted to see or have my team members experience what I've been experiencing for quite a few years now. And it's just, I don't know, wow. It's just so rewarding to have the experience of the training, the sisterhood, the fun that we have, and all the food we can eat. So.
True. True.
True.
So how do we break down that bigger goal, that quarterly goal for you? How do we break that down into your weekly one?
Okay, so then on the little star, then we do the weekly one, and so, or daily or weekly. So that was like 5 new leads a day, 5 daily booking attempts to get the sales net, $400 week sales
Mm-hmm.
to reach the 2,400. So you got to work it that way. I don't remember what else I put down here. So I needed the recruits I wanted to have 3 to 5 great start qualified recruits for the quarter also. So that's where doing your new leads and your booking attempts. So going full circle and getting
Mm-hmm.
new recruits that way.
Absolutely.
Oh, and then, personal was the retail goal then to do is if I want to do Princess Court or be on target Princess Court, I had to do $5,000 months, right?
Yeah,
Or if you want to,
in the quarter. So in this
the
quarter,
quarter,
if you want to
yes.
be on target for Princess Court of 20,000, you need to have 5,000 retail in by September 15th, September
Okay, yeah.
30th.
And if you wanted
So
to be
you're
on
on
national
target.
court of sales, you had to have 10,000 in
Mhm,
for the
by the end of September.
quarter. So
that's something to really look at. You know, where do I want to be by September 30th in my business? Do I want to be on target for my unit court at 2,500 retail in, Princess Court at 5,000 retail in, National Court at 10,000 retail sold? So these are things that we can work together on to find your specific way, your specific numbers, your specific goals on that. So thanks, Vicki, for sharing, because Darla can't. So and there's a reason we're all being quiet about that one.
okay.
But we know she's doing it and she's putting money into her profit account for it. Mhm.
Okay.
We love you, Darla. So thank you for explaining that. So print off your star, have a conversation with me so we can find out what your personal goals are. And maybe your goal is to sell, $500 in a month. We'll work with that. We work with whatever you want because it's your goal, not my goal for you, not anybody else's goal for you. It's your goal. This is a place where dreams come true. So my friends, dream big, dream often. And when we listen to that song Golden, we're going up, up, up. It's our moment. And this is our time to shine. You're going to be glowing, girl. You are going to be glowing because it's our golden year. So have an amazing, amazing rest of your evening. Go put your feet up. Take a deep breath, love on your family, and just know we got 3 rocking days here to finish up this strong, audacious month. I love you all.
Okay.
Have a
Love
great
you.
day.
Bye.
We'll
Good
see you on
night.
Saturday, Bonnie.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.